Hey guys, welcome back. I'm out here garage sailing. It's Saturday in October. Let's do this. Just a couple things. I got this little fanny pack. I thought this little compartment would be cool for the GoPro I got last week. And then, I don't know if this is worth anything, some Tommy Girl and a giant knife for $1, $1 and $1. It's been a while since I updated, but let's see. I got some free hats, like wool and Scottish free Bible. This was $2. It's a Logitech microphone, 50-cent t-shirt, not sure. Got a baseball bat for $1. This looks pretty cool. It's like an enamelware cast iron. Mine reminds me of it's that mid-century people of like Dansk, and that's probably the biggest piece there. I got the Coleman for $15. Kind of cool. I've never seen one like that. Oh, and I got some tacos. It's a taco level profits, right? Hey guys, so I'm back, and start to show you a few things I picked up and didn't show in the car. So yeah, a long day, a lot of sales. I spent $42 altogether on everything. I was pretty picky. So here's the lineup, and let's just get into it. So these are pretty amazing. They're Justin, late in the day discount. So it was 10 marked down to 5, and then I got them for 3. And I think this is crocodile. Pretty big flaws here with the toes. So, not sure exactly what it's worth, but I'm gonna look up that number right there, the style number. And then here's a sold comp. So, they sold for $3.99. These are in better shape. They call them belly cut, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, I gotta figure out how much this is gonna cost me. But there's none up right now, so this is a little Danbury mint necklace, and it's got like 12 rubies. I think it's silver, but that was $5. Yeah, I spent $5, which is a little more than I wanted to spend, but it's because I found it, and then the lady is like, "Where'd you get that? I've never seen that before." So if I didn't spend $5, she said she was going to take it to a jeweler. So I could let that treasure hunting instinct take over. So picked these guys up for $5. They're pretty cool. I think they're press kits, or they are press kits. This one was $4, and then this one was $1. And what's cool about, what I like about it is it's from 1976. And then it's the one with like Jessica Lange, unless the G is silent and it's Lane, I'm not sure. It's got a little extra ephemera in here, like a Jim Beam thing, a peanut butter cup sign, Queen Kong ad, and some more posters, more pictures, just a lot of little things, some sort of more posters, like paperwork, handbook of production information from different people. Pretty cool. Like a decent stack of photos. I think this one's pretty famous. This little piece of paper on it. I feel like that's pretty iconic. Copyright 1976. So yeah, pricing that's going to be interesting because here's a sold comp of 15, but you can see inside it doesn't have all the pictures, so it's incomplete. Then, you know, like the press photos, like there's some solds of like $20 for a single photo, and there's like 19 in there. And then, I don't know, like that little newspaper of like Queen Kong, someone has it listed for 150, but no sales yet. So yeah, it'd be a tough one to come up with a price for that, but definitely put it up for more than $15. So pretty cool thing. This is another press kit. I guess it's a pretty obscure movie called Citizens Band by Paramount Pictures, and kind of cool the stuff that they put in these. You've got like a pair of socks. This movie was all about like CB radios. Like they put a Fire King mug in there. I think this doesn't go in there. I think it goes with that. Which, by the way, this button I think is like $15, $20. I don't know, some lips. Bunch of random stuff. It's something to do with like Radio Shack. Here's a book. So more CB radio stuff, and then here's all the pictures. There's a little Radio Shack token. And then again, it has like this paperwork. I guess probably just telling what it's all about. So they could write about it or something. Not sure. Still pretty cool. I think this is probably from the 70s as well, probably around the same time. Box is obviously just destroyed, but there's really not much of anything for this this movie, Citizens Band. Yeah, I was less interested in this one, but, you know, decided to pick it up as well. There's the book. Here's some, like, posters. There's only, like, here's the VHS. Someone has it up for $135. That is it. So pricing that will be interesting and probably long tail. This is the first thing I got today. It's a little fanny pack, and I wanted it so I could put this you know, GoPro I got last week for $2 into the $1 fanny pack, and then maybe I can go out and film at the garage sales. But I don't know if it's gonna work because of the zipper. It's kind of crossing it. I was thinking I could just put it in upside down and then flip the footage later. So I got this Jordan shirt. I think it's a little bit older, not super old though. And then it has like the over-the-shoulder like pair of Jordans. Just thought it was cool, 50 cents. So here are some comps, not identical. And I'm not sure. Seems crazy. But these are unsold. That's it. But I did like over-the-shoulder style. These are like Jordan 1s. Not like a real sneakerhead, or I'm not a sneakerhead, I should say. But I think these are 4s. Like a lot of cracking, but like cement 4s maybe. So I think maybe they're 3s. Anyways, if those are legit comps, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, let me know. I'll keep looking though. I want to try to find like an exact comp on that. But yeah, my rationale was kind of, you know, it's cool. I thought maybe like a sneakerhead would like it, you know, have their... Yeah, it's cool. So here's that ice chest. It's a old school Coleman, made in the USA. The badge is curled here. Overall though, I feel like it's in decent shape. Yeah, I looked it over. Just like the color was really cool. It's like turquoise, teal, and then it has this like weird like sheet metal on it. So no solds, but this is the competition. They have it at 200 and there's 27 people watching it, but pretty cool. Here's that high carbon knife. It's marked Dexter. So here's some comps. 34 auction. These are buy it nows. And then let's see. Yeah, these are some auctions here. And there's the competition. So here's the bat. It's the model. $1. We'll see. So the bat's probably a no-go. It's 1 up for 7 and no solds. So I thought this was pretty cool. $5. The handle reminded me of like the Dansk stuff, but this is some cast iron enamelware. So that's an example of the Dansk stuff. Has that little cross on the top. Here's the mark. It's like a R with a crown. So someone already asked this question, and that's the guy, Rosenloo, Finland. I guess it's some sort of like mid-century designer. Timo Sarapaneva. These are kind of cool. These are really cool. With this wooden like yoke handle. Yeah, this is kind of like mine. Sorry guys, my battery died, so forget where I was, but this is what's available. Here are the solds, and yeah, just 3. So we'll see on pricing that, but I see no reason just to like start out at the same place that this guy is. So I don't really pick up too many dress shirts, but whenever I see that label, I do pick it up. I think they call this a spread collar. Kind of flares out, little bell-bottom style. They're like made in Italy, handmade. Kind of crazy. Though I think it's called like Keaton. I don't think it's chitin. So here are the Keaton used prices, and we'll go to sold. And see, they tend to be like $60 to $100. So pretty amazing brand. I don't really get it. If you look at like the new ones, let's see. I think some of the newer ones can be, let's see, new. Yeah, like $200, $267. And there are some like Keaton shirts that are like $800, which is crazy. It's a crazy brand. So now onto this. This is $2. I'm gonna look up the model there. So it's a Logitech USB microphone. This one's new. So there's like $35 ones, but then there's also enough that are like in that $45, $50 range that's probably where I will put it. Some people have it up for like $70, $75 or like $70, $80. The free stuff. So got some little cabbie hats. This one's made in Ireland. This one's made in Scotland. And a Bible. So all this was free. It was sold for $15 for that. And then these guys, probably like $25 for them. You can find this one. Can't find this one. So I might just have to keep this one. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can pull this off. So yeah, out of all this, I mean, I had like one dud. I mean, you might call this a dud. But it's not really cool to call the Bible a dud, right? But yeah, it is cool though that like the free stuff could potentially pay for everything. So it's Sunday, guys. It's 12 o'clock, so pretty late. we'll see about that slow, lazy snail. No, that's smart, slow snail. We'll see if that's a true thing. So that was pretty cool. I mean, we got the speakers. Those were $10 for the 4 pairs. They have their original boxes, which is awesome for shipping. Yeah, Polk Audio outdoor speakers. I don't know. I'm thinking over 150 or 150, 200 maybe. Nothing really there. So here are those Polk Audio speakers. They're the Atrium 45 Black. And yeah, has the styrofoam packaging, and I pulled off the brackets off of his house, so $10, pretty cool. So yeah, Polk's a pretty good job, pretty good brand, or it's a good brand. So that's why. So here's some of the solds. $124.95 free shipping, and that's for a pair. Those are pre-owned. Got 3 here for $70 for some reason. And yeah, so a lot of the white ones, $75 for a pair plus shipping, so about $100. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Here's $100 free shipping. So I'll probably list all 4 together. I'm telling you, packaging makes a big difference when it comes to me buying stuff. Like, because you got to think about how you're going to ship the things. So always makes it more comfortable buying things when it has its original packaging. So yeah, just hit up a couple garage sales just on the way home. Didn't really find anything else. I found like a printer for my parents because they were looking for a laser printer, and another t-shirt, but that was the big one, Polk Audio. And gotta start cleaning and listing. So if you like this type of video, please leave me a like, and if you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. I appreciate you watching. See you guys soon. Here's that 50-cent t-shirt that I got. Enjoy, which I think is I think it's Rodney Mullen's like skateboarding brand, if I remember correctly. In any case, if you like this video, please give it a like, and if you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. Appreciate you watching, and see you next time, hopefully with some live footage. Good night, guys.